Hi students. So now we are going to discuss about section formula in the coordinate geometry. Section formula in the coordinate geometry. Let me see section formula. Section formula. What is the meaning of section formula? Sectioning. What is the meaning of sectioning? So suppose we are not handling the large data. We are not handling the large data. So to handling the data in a easy way, we are going to sectioning or dividing. Sectioning is nothing but dividing. Sectioning means dividing. So suppose here in this chapter, what is the sectioning means? So dividing the given line segment is dividing into two parts or three parts or four parts, depends upon sectioning points. So let me consider, suppose let me consider A and B is a line segment joining points. A x1 y1 and B x2 y2. So we know that in our coordinate geometry every point is a two-dimensional. One is x value, another one is y value. So now we are going to sectioning. So A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 are any two line segment joining points. To make this line segment into two parts, to divide the line segment into two parts, we are going to consider a point P. We are going to consider a point P x comma y. X comma y. That point P x comma y, that means unknown point. This is a known points. X1 y1 and x2 y2 are known points. That's the reason why we are taken suffix 1 1 and 2 2. That means first point known point and second known point. This is unknown point. That's the reason why we are taken as x comma y. So an unknown point will sectioning the given line segment joining points A x1 by 1 and B x2 by 2 in the ratio of m1 is to m2, m1 is to m2. So now, so the formula P of x comma y, internally P of x comma y is equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So this is a formula. We have to prove this formula now. We have to prove this formula. So once again we are going to define. So what is the section formula? Section formula is nothing but if any point which divides the given line segment into two sections. So that is in the ratio of m1 is to m2. So if the point is internally, so what is the internal sectioning points formula? P of x comma y is equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. Simply m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Like this we can find. So now how to prove this section formula we have to learn in this video, right? How to prove the section formula now here is, let me see. So proof. Let P of x comma y divides the given line segment joining points, given line segment joining points A x1 by 1 and B x2 y2 in the ratio of m1 is to m2 internally is P of x comma y is equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So this is a statement. So to prove this statement, so we need to consider a Cartesian plane. We need to consider a Cartesian plane. So that Cartesian plane also we are going to consider only positive axis. So we are going to only positive axis. This is Cartesian plane. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis. This is x dash and this is y dash. So let me draw one line. So one line, AB line. This is AB line. A. This line is x1, y1. This point is x2, y2. So we know that any point P divides P. This is x comma y. This is x comma y. Let me consider the line segment on the Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane. So now A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 and P x comma y will divide in the ratio of this is m1 into m2. m1 is to m2 ratio. Now if you draw a line normal to the x-axis, if a line drawn, the projection of the projection of the point where exactly lies on the x-axis here. So if you take this A, P, B, you can see this is a M line, and if you take this projection also, this point projection on x-axis, N, this point projection also O. So projection must be 90 degrees. 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. Now let me take this is O. Q. This is Q. Q. So O is origin. No? That's the reason why we have taken O. So now what is the distance between OM? OM distance is x1. Okay. OM distance is x1. OM distance is x1. Next, what is ON distance? ON distance is x. ON distance is x. Then what about OB distance? OQ distance. OQ distance is x2. X2. Now MN distance how much? What is the MN distance? What is the MN distance? So MN distance is equals to total x minus x1 becomes x minus x1. This is x minus x1 distance. So now what is the OQ distance is x2, then ON distance is x, then what about NQ distance? NQ distance is equals to x2 minus x. X2 minus x. Then so if you draw a perpendicular from here to PN, so if you draw a perpendicular from here to QB, the distance here is suppose MNQ Q R, this is R and this is S we are taken, R and S points, R and S points. So now this x minus x1 distance is equal to this x minus x1 distance. This x2 minus x distance is equal to this x2 minus x distance. Okay, so now we confirmed that there are two triangles, right angle triangles, that is ARP right angle triangle and PSD right angle triangle. There are two right angle triangles existed, two right angle triangles. Now consider proof. Consider triangle ARP and triangle PSB. These two triangles, when you consider the two triangles, angle R is equals to angle S. Here angle R is equals to angle S. Angle R is equals to, because it is 90 degrees perpendiculars. This is 90 degrees because it is perpendiculars. Then if you consider this is a transversal and these two lines are parallel, because two normals to the same line is parallel to each other. So this is considered. Now this angle is equal to this angle because corresponding angles. That means, so this is angle P is equals to angle B. So this is corresponding angles. So from AA similarity rule, AA angle similarity rule, angle similarity rule, both the triangles are similar. Triangle ARP is similar to triangle PSB. When two triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides are same ratio or proportional. Corresponding sides are proportional. What are the corresponding sides? AP and PB corresponding sides, AR and PS corresponding sides. Now therefore AP by PB is equals to AR by PS. This is corresponding sides. Corresponding sides. So corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportional or in same ratio. Then what about AP? AP is equals to M1 by BP is equals to M2. That is equals to, you can take it as a R. AR is equals to X minus X1 by, this is X2 minus X. So one of the important formula we got here is M1 is to M2 is equals to X minus X1 is to X2 minus X. Very important formula. Whenever we have to find the ratio, if you know only the X coordinates, so we are using this formula. The ratio M1 is to M2 internally is equals to X minus X1 is to X2 minus X. Important formula we have derived. So this is subproduct. Now, so main we have to do the cross multiplication. M1 into x2 minus x is equals to m2 into x minus x1. So m1 x2 minus m1x is equals to m2x minus m2x1. So we have to use this one. So take x values one side. So this is m2x. Here x, m1x. So take this side. This is m1x2, m2x1, take this side. So we are transposing to LHS side, big minus term becomes plus term, plus m2x1 is equals to, so take this is a minus term, take this side, this is plus m1x plus, so remaining term m2x. So this is m1x2 plus m2x1 is equals to, take x as common, m1 plus m2. But we need to find x value because x coordinate. What is x coordinate value? X coordinate value this one. We need to find x coordinate. That's the reason why keep x here. Then transpose this value. Here multiplication becomes division. This is m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2. That is equals to x. Now we got x coordinate value. So in the same way, similarly we can find y coordinate value also, y coordinate values. So to find y coordinate values, so we need to draw here the projection of line on y axis. So I am taken the projection of lines on x axis. That's the reason why I got x coordinate value. Students, you have to verify, so projection of points on y axis, then we can get y coordinate value. In the same way, y coordinate value. So how the y coordinate value will be here is, so we are using this ratio to y coordinate value. We can get m1 is to m2 is equals to y minus y1 is to y2 minus y. So you use this ratio, so you can simplify this one. You have to derive this one. If you know how to derive this formula, so it is very easy to solve any type of question regarding this formula. Okay, students, if you have any doubts regarding this, so you can give a message to me, or you can respond on the comment box. I will try to rectify all your doubts so regarding this topic. Okay, thank you very much.